Installing your game plan.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers taking on Sam Darnold and the New York Jets.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 or the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Chargers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Frank Gore, the veteran who sits 3rd all-time in rush yards. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Now on 2nd down, this is Gore. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 3rd play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie linebacker, Kenneth Murray. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. Touchdown, Allen! Keenan Allen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
The Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own 22.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. He's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. On 2nd down now. Gore. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
3 plays, and
they're going to go. It's Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 10.
On 1st down, it's Gore. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
He was brought down.
They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there, having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. And he'll be taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or two short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Chargers.
When Hunter Henry entered the league, people were really looking for him to establish himself as one of the best tight ends in the NFL. Ability to run and catch and make plays in open space. But the biggest obstacle he's had is just staying on the field. Ended up missing all of 2018 due to injury. When he's right, he is one of the better tight ends and better targets in the AFC West.
4 yards.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
23-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
He was brought down.
Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
3rd and long, it's Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the lead moves to 10-zip. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Frank Gore and company trotting back out there as they get set to go. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
New York.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon. That'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
16 yards, a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Gore, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Darnold. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 16.
To Jamison Crowder.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold.
Catch there by Jake.
Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
So here are the Chargers to take over. They fell in their ball game last week. That was a loss to the Saints, but they're on top here as they begin this drive. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Jackson, the ball.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
When I watched Mike Williams play receiver at Clemson, one of the things I was drawn to is toughness. This is a guy who took some big-time hits out in the field as the #1 receiver and kept finding ways to make plays, and finally it's paid off for him because in 2019 had his first 1,000-yard season in the NFL.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Herbert now. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 43. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. This pass finds its way to Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Jets' 35-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, it's Jackson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
On the stop. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 1.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. But you're stuck with me in this booth. And he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. Want to hear?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. On 1st down, Darnold. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Throwing here on third down, Darnold. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They follow up the first down 1-yard run, and he is in. Touchdown, New York.
The ball carrier,
Frank Gore. As the first half is winding down, and the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Allen's got it over the middle. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. This is Gabriel out on the left side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll get started out in Denver, and it's the Dolphins who are out in front in the second quarter. Dez Bryant, a touch.
And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Taken in the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. They run on first down with Jackson. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
48-yard line.
Herbert on first down now. Short pass caught by Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
38-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run it with Balaj. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He's taken down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. The Jets defense making things difficult there. Fourth down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They're leading right now and on the heels of that victory last week against Arizona. 1st and 10 as they start this drive. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gore. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
He was brought down at the 40.
Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Again, Darnold. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Denzel Mims with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Joe Reed returning. A good-looking return set up here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Change, I'm about to win the game.
second down and 5. A big spot for the rookie Herbert. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now second and 13. Herbert throwing again. Over the middle, complete. It's Allen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I enjoy watching Keenan Allen play. Such passion, such drive, such physicality. 104 receptions last year, 1,199 yards, 6 touchdowns. He's made 3 straight Pro Bowl appearances, in addition to 3 straight seasons, over 1,100 yards receiving. I don't know how you rate him, but defensive players, they rate him awfully high.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, Herbert. That'll be taken in by Anderson. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. And it's complete. Henry. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Chargers.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run with Jackson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. This is caught, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Corey Valentine on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive summit.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got this one completed to Mims. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. To throw is Darnold. A gain there of 30 big ones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. Again they run, again it's Gore. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And this carry number 20 for Frank Gore. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. They run. It's Gore. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. And you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He's going to let it fly. And the throw on the sideline here is caught, but they're rolling incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Jets, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4 and 2. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the losses are piling up as they